Hello there, welcome to Lit Art Adventures. Today we are going to look at a painting by Van Gogh, Irises. This painting is displayed in J. Paul Getty Museum in Los Angeles, and I actually went there to see it in person. Before I introduce any background or backstories of this painting, let's take a look at it and see what we can get from the painting alone. Let's focus on visuals. First, notice the colors. Immerse ourselves in these vibrant shades of blue, purple, and green used to paint irises. Notice how Van Gogh contrasts them with the warm yellow in the background and the orange color in the foreground. Pay attention to the thick, textured brushstrokes that characterize Van Gogh's style. How do they contribute to the overall feeling of the painting? Do they convey energy, movement, or emotion? Notice the lines. We see a lot of vertical lines going up. The vertical lines depict the stems of flowers and filled almost 1/3 of the painting. Visually, vertical lines give a sense of life and energy, as opposed to horizontal lines, which usually indicates stillness and death. Take a look at the overall composition of the painting. How are the flowers arranged on the canvas? Is there a sense of balance or asymmetry? Notice on the right side of the painting, the blue flowers appear both on the top and bottom side, but not in the middle. On the contrary, on the left side of the painting, the blue flowers appeared almost only in the middle. The top side is filled with yellow flowers and bottom is filled with the orange color foreground, which kind of echoes the yellow colors of the top. In my view, this is a pretty balanced composition. It is not dramatic, it is not threatening. It conveys a sense of peace in nature. But it also looks dynamic. It is not still, not symmetric, but full of life and energy. Next, let's look at some details. Zoom in on some specific areas of the painting, like the intricate details of flowers or the subtle variations in color. How does this amount of details impact my emotional response to this painting? Now, let's turn back to learn some background of this painting. Van Gogh painted Irises in 1889, 1 year before his death. He painted it in the garden of an asylum. He went to this asylum after several severe bouts of mental illnesses. This includes the incident that he cut off his own ear. Van Gogh started painting irises within a month of entering the asylum, and he sees painting as a way to keep himself from going insane. Irises was strongly influenced by Van Gogh's study of the Japanese artist Hokusai and the Japanese woodblock prints. This is characterized by what you can see the strong outlines enclosing the flattish surfaces of colors, and also the point of view, where you look at these flowers in a head-on, close-up view. Despite of all the things going on in Van Gogh's life and the tragedy of his death a year later, Irises is a piece of art about nature, about life. It is soft, gentle, yet full of liveliness, energy, and perseverance. It is full of hope. Thank you for watching today's video. See you next time.